Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Truth Giver, and this morning I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the censored Gulf news. We're going to talk about humans and dolphins, and how the risk to humans and dolphins is growing. This was put out Friday, February 25th, 11:30 in the morning, 2011. Over the past 2 weeks, dead dolphins have been washing ashore on the Gulf Coast. They have been stillborn and have been dying soon after birth as well. Are these possible signs of human rights violations, including but not limited to reproductive rights, also being violated by the Gulf operation? Riki Otto, or Ott, I don't know how you say it, and Dr. Gina Solomon warned mothers 10 months ago about something similar to this. Over 100,000 Gulf Coast residents are suffering right now with what has been called the Gulf Blue Plague. Again, folks, that's the Gulf Blue Plague, whom many are children who are not recovering from this. Are we connecting as one? Are the animals and humans, is this connected, what's going on in the Gulf? That's basically the question we're asking today. There have been a recent swath, I should say, of dead infant dolphins washing ashore along a 100-mile stretch from Alabama to Mississippi coastlines in the past 2 weeks. Marine experts today said that they believe last summer's Gulf oil spill may be to blame. That was reported by ABC today. You can also go to theexaminer.com. It's on there as well. I believe this is very, very unusual, and this is just the beginning of what we're dealing with. I believe it's tenfold. But the increase in calves that are dying, the head of the Mississippi-based Institute for Marine Mammal Research told the ABC News, human spill babies are already being born with disabilities and unusual miscarriages. That's human. Okay, so there are human babies being born with abnormal dysfunction, basically, deformities and so on, above and beyond normal. The Gulf operation, that is releasing chemicals and synthetic bacteria into the environment at greater levels than any time in recorded history, have created a toxic tide. The health effects of the deep water disaster. Over the past 10 months, prevailing winds carrying particles of the toxic soup of crude oil, Nalco's Corexit, and bioengineered antibiotic-resistant bacteria from the Gulf of Mexico to the land have possibly driven the impact to human babies as much as 10,000 times greater than adults. So they're trying to say that this is affecting children 10,000 times more than it is adults. Well, I got a problem with that. So let's read on. It says, Ira Leifer, a chief mission scientist for NASA and UCSB oceanographer, wants to know what prevailing chemical winds from Gulf operation might mean for public health. So this person's trying to inquire whether or not we're getting anywhere with it. I doubt it, which is why I'm trying to put these videos out and get people's attention, and trying to raise funds myself so that I can get high definition wide angle lens cameras and possibly a live feed camera so that we can post these things live as we get them. I'm also looking for a crew, so anyone out there who wants to become part of this extraordinary agenda to expose what's going on in the Gulf of Mexico, you can contact me at josephwolcott@yahoo.com. You can contact me at The Truth Giver on Twitter. You can contact me at my blog spot, which if you go to Twitter and look up The Truth Giver, you'll find a link to my blog. Scientific literature on toxicology and oil spills is thin. So they're using well-known health data from chronic exposure to gasoline to plug in to a model that they've created. By that measure, a quick calculation suggested that for an adult healthy persona, maybe in effect, maybe not. But for a baby, levels were thousands to tens of thousand times. One starts to see effects. Women needing assistance to leave the Gulf Coast are invited to email info@debradupree.com. So in other words, a woman who wants to leave the Gulf of Mexico because they believe that this is harming the children and unborn children can go to email this lady, Deborah Dupree. Again, it's info@debradupree.com. The sources are Toxic Tide, Florida Oil Law, and MOEX News. Again, I urge you folks to go to Florida Oil Law. It is a fantastic webpage, one of the few that I know of that's giving up-to-date information. I beg people to go ahead and go there so that you can get the information firsthand for yourself. These are mega doses of toxins that are being put into the Gulf. Again, this is just a short, quick video that I'm doing this morning before I head out. I got some business to take care of this morning. I will be on later this afternoon. I will make another video today and go into this a little bit greater detail. Again, this is basically a cry out to anyone who is looking to expose the powers that be and the things that they're doing. This could be a little bit dangerous, folks, so anyone who doesn't have a backbone, don't apply. Again, you can go to josephwoolcott@yahoo.com. It's spelled JOESPHWOOLCOT@yahoo.com. Make sure that you put in there applicant. I'm also looking for someone who could fund the trips, and people who have cameras, preferably wide angle, HD, high definition, and someone with a 4-wheel drive who is willing to take on this adventure and to expose the powers that be over the toxins and the things that are going on in the Gulf of Mexico. Again, this is the Truth Giver. God bless, and may the truth be exposed.